Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hiju. I'm your knitting bestie, and today I'm doing a tutorial on how to learn continental knitting. So currently I knit English style, but I've been trying to learn how to continental knit on and off for about a year or so. Originally, the reason I wanted to learn continental knitting is because it tends to be a lot faster than English style knitting, but now that's not much of a priority for me to be a faster knitter, which I think makes the learning process a lot easier on me. And to walk you through my tutorial of continental knitting, we'll be making our cozy cable knit shorts today, just to show you up close the details of what I have done so far. And I don't know if you can see the letters on this, but I am currently using metal needles in the size 3.25 millimeters. And the yarn that I'm using is We Are Knitters Baby Wool. And this is the colorway Bordeaux. For those of you that did notice, I am wearing my camisole number 5. This pattern is by My Favorite Things Knitwear. I recently finished this at the end of May. I've gotten a few wears out of this camisole already so far. It's stretched out a little bit. The yarn that I used was a Tencel bamboo yarn from Hobby, but even with it stretched out a little bit, I think it fits really well. It's definitely gonna be a summer staple for me. Another thing that I wanted to show off, my nails. I recently did my nails at home. These are press-on nails from GLAMNETIC. I think they're so cute and they're actually very durable. I don't treat my nails very well, but so far I've only had to re-glue 2 of these two, and they're just so durable. So one of the reasons that I actually really wanted to do this tutorial for continental knitting is because I am also currently still learning the continental knitting style. Something I've noticed is a lot of people tend to really dislike purling, especially in the continental knitting style, but hopefully the way I do it can help you figure out a comfortable way to purl so that you don't have to dislike purling so much. Today I will be using my cozy cable shorts to show you my continental knitting. I actually decided to restart to size up to a size extra small. This is a half twisted 1x1 rib. You can see that the knits are twisted, so it's knit through the back loop, and the purls are purled normally. I don't know if you can also tell that I am still practicing my continental knitting, so I do have to redo certain knits and purls. But it is a learning process and a slow one at that for me, which is totally okay. So let me show you how I hold my yarn with my left hand. So in continental knitting, you have your dominant hand and your non-dominant hand. You will hold your working yarn in your non-dominant hand. The way I hold it is on my pinky, wrapped around up to my pointer finger. Let me show you that again. Wrapped around the pinky, and around the pointer finger. This helps me with my tension. I am still practicing keeping a consistent tension, but the pull right here that I have with my pinky is what creates the tension that I need in order to continental knit. So the next step is actually getting to the knit. So a normal knit, you would go through the front loop like that, but today I will be doing twisted. Okay, let me try to explain. Go through the loop on my left needle with my right needle. Loop around the working yarn and hold my right hand needle through the loop and pick up this working yarn as I pull. So let's try to get into continental purling. One thing I do like about continental style is going from a knit to purl is much easier. Well, I wouldn't say easier, but it is a smaller movement. So going from knit to purl, just move your working yarn from front to back. Whereas when you're knitting English style, you have to bring the yarn to the front, bring the yarn to the back, to twist. I think that works. You have to bring your working yarn to the front of the needle, and then again bring it back to the needle or behind the needle, and so on. However, with continental knitting, because your yarn can move back and forth more easily, do a knit, and after the knit, your working yarn is already there in front of your left needle. You can purl. So after the knit, we have the working yarn in front. So I personally like to hold my working yarn slightly downwards, and then I will put my right needle through the loop, bring my finger up, back down, bring my left needle out, bring this new loop onto the right. Be that fast. That's what it looks like for me. Then down, continental knit, then my knit, my yarn's down here, through, up and down, and pull through. And that's how I do my continental knitting and purling. And that concludes the tutorial for today. I really hope that my way of continental knitting and purling is helpful for you. But if not, and continental knitting just doesn't work for you, I don't think that's an issue at all. I think the most important part is that you enjoy the process of knitting, whether you continental knit or knit English style. At the end of the day, it should be an activity that is relaxing for you and something that is stress relieving rather than stress inducing. So as always, thank you so much for being here with me today and spending time with me today. I really hope that I hope you learned a thing or two, and if not, that's okay. Let me know in the comments below if there are any other tutorials that you'd like to see, and I'll see you next time. Bye!